Hello, I am IceBeast and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2. This is our final episode of our Mad Pope miniseries where we are going to try to take out the Holy Roman Empire. First things first though, I'm going to send my troops back to the homeland where they will recuperate, and I'll probably, basically what I'm going to be doing for a little bit is just letting our troops regenerate themselves. So while we're doing that, I'm probably going to just cut, and then you'll see me in a few seconds when we're ready for the invasion. Alright, so while we're preparing for this war, I realized that I had a son. I'm on a hunt right now. I did gain Diligent. Anyways, while we're preparing for this war, I realized I had a son that was going to come of age soon. And so I looked for a powerful kingdom, and I'm going to try to get an alliance with the Kingdom of Scotland by first killing off the current Queen of Scotland. So I'll report back on how that went in a few minutes. Alright, so our plot to kill that guy's wife, or killed this lady's husband, I should say, got discovered. But that's okay, we're going to assassinate him the old-fashioned way. Come on, work. Excellent, so we killed him. That's good. Now we can get an alliance with her, even though her kingdom is in tatters, but that's okay. We can do a matrilineal marriage. I really don't care that he's gone. Once they come of age, I think that's when we're going to strike. There is a crusade going on for Hungary. We're not going to join that right now. My son apparently died of a great pox. And my granddaughter is the heir to the kingdom, to the county of Anjou. Interesting. My son needs to get a new. Needs to get a new, thing. Did my son just die too? Yes, my granddaughter is now my heir. That's not good. Oh no, somebody else is my heir. Bjorn! Bjorn's my heir. Oh, Bjorn's ill though. Bjorn's gonna die. It's too bad, Bjorn. Fantastic. We had a marriage. We're waiting for this war to end. My other son, I think, just died. Everybody in my family is dying. That's okay. Alright, so once we're ready to go to war, I will, I just lost kind, that sucks. Once we're ready to go to war, I'll be back. Alright, so we're about ready to go to war. We were waiting for this war in France to end, and then a war up in Scotland to end, so our allies are all prepared. So now that we're ready to go to war, the first things first is we need to get this guy excommunicated. So request excommunication. Of course, the Pope loves us, so he will say yes. Fantastic. Next thing we will do is request an invasion. Because he's been excommunicated, his top levy should be gone, basically. His levy should collapse a lot. Yep, see now his total levy is 20,000. He's got 28,000 raised, rampaging up here somewhere. Whatever war he's currently in should end pretty quickly, though. It's a pretty fancy war. What's going on? This guy is in that war. Alright, well, we're gonna just declare war. Because his whole army is up there anyways. And see what happens. So we're off. We're gonna call in all our allies. I don't think we can call in France right now because they're already at war with England. We'll meet up all our forces. Scotland has joined the war. Excellent. And we need to raise fleets. We need boats to get our guys where they need to go. And of course our vassals are already upset that we pretty much instantly raised their troops, and now they're unhappy about it. But we need their troops, so they're just gonna have to be unhappy about it. They can cry me a river. Alright, well, basically we're looking for one major battle, and from there, whenever we have that major battle, is when, or if, God, France, why do you keep just whittling down your armies? Once that major battle happens, I'm saying, that's pretty much what's going to decide this war. Oh, my other son came of age. He's a charismatic negotiator. Do you think I can get an alliance with him somewhere? The Duchess, a lot of duchesses. We want princesses. The Princess of Croatia. How powerful are you? You're powerful enough. Arrange marriage. Your daughter. My son. Fantastic. Come into the war. Yes, the Pope died. We got a new Pope, and we have a new vassal inheritance warning for the new Pope. That's interesting. I don't know how that affected me or why I got any warning about that, but excellent. So, Croatia has joined the war. Apparently we have weak claims on something. Where did these weak claims come from? None of these people do I care about. Oh! Well, we're going to win this siege and then come down here and crush these armies. How close are we to winning this siege? Oh, we can invest in probably castle infrastructure. Come on, win the siege. Excellent. Now let's go crush these armies. And there's a jihad for Armenia. That sucks, but that's okay. Come on. Crap, we need to do some rearranging real quick here. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We'll create a new unit. My retinues, me. Is there anybody else leading any of this stuff? Alright, cool. Then I should be able to take this army and reassign people. That's my son. Well, I don't want him leading. Yeah, let's have the Pope. Have the Pope lead troops. Excellent. Now we have at least good people, goodish people, leading armies. We're gonna win this battle. It wasn't the least costly of battles ever, but we won it. Nope, they just threw away some forces. Gotta love that. 17th, 20th. Come on, catch up. They're running away. Okay, they stopped in Siena. Fantastic. We will study the book. I'm not happy that this army's running away. At the same time, we are going to hire some mercenaries because we have more than enough money for it. We're going to hire the Great Company. They're going to go retake that territory. My daughter is of age now. Let's see if we can get her to come in on this war as well. My wife is pregnant. Where's my daughter? I don't really mean that our daughter's going to come in on the war. I mean I'm going to get her to marry somebody, like the goddamn King of Norway. Fortunately, he's young. Why can't you be older, dude? I can marry the Prince of the Holy Roman Empire and get an alliance with the Holy Roman Empire and then be like, Emperor, declare war on yourself. Well, we'll get an alliance with the King of Norway, and then if at some point we somehow take that land, then whatever. I mean, if we somehow are still in the war in 10 years, then we'll call that in. we have a lot of land that we're gonna have to siege, and that's something that we're gonna basically be spending a lot of time doing. So there may be some more cuts here while I became a mystic. There may be some more cuts here while I basically go through sieging all this territory. It's going to take a while to siege all of this territory. No, we don't need that. In fact, we could probably make people like us better. Or maybe sow dissent with the Holy Roman Emperor to reduce his top levy. What is his current top levy? We're basically going to try to siege all of... If anyone's wondering, we're basically going for Italy here. That's our goal. It's just basically Italy. So that's what we're going to do. Anyways, I think I am going to cut right here. We'll be back once I've conquered all of Italy. or anything interesting happens. Oh, we had another son named Jacopo. We're naming him after ourselves. That's fine. Alright, so just a brief addition to our previous stuff. We are currently at 100% war score. If I am forced to demand, I would become the Kaiser of the Holy Roman Empire. I would take all occupied territory for myself. I'm kind of curious what that means. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save, because if this screws me over, you know, I want to still go forward. If you're wondering, I'm not playing on Iron Man. I am in fact playing on I'm playing not on Iron Man, specifically so that I can re-record in case something goes wrong. Not necessarily in the game, but in the recording. I have had recordings completely fail before, and it really sucks. Anyways, let's find out what happens. And we took everything. So that's goddamn cool. So I think that's a pretty good place to end the episode. We have basically conquered the entire Holy Roman Empire in one fell swoop. And that is pretty badass. I will say right now that being the papal controller starting in 1066 is incredibly overpowered. Probably the biggest reason is this ridiculous, the ridiculous amount of troops that you get, right? I mean, the money you get right away, which you can use, obviously, to make troops. So that being said, you know, it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed doing this, even though it was really ridiculous, and I got to be incredibly overpowered and just march across Europe. But that's okay. I also learned something about how the invasion worked. I do know that you want to siege as many territories as you can to get them as personal holdings, but in this case, we just really wanted the land. But I'm pretty proud of that we were able to do so much with so little. Again, the papal controller is really overpowered. Anyway, tomorrow we will start our Rajas of India playthrough. I don't know what I'm going to do there yet. I'm just probably going to play it by ear. But I hope you guys will watch. Please subscribe if you want to, you know, keep track of that. And hopefully I'll see you then.